Hello there, my name is Thearle. Today I'd like to share with you a few thoughts on selecting the most appropriate land use for your farm. As farmers, we would all like to carry out those enterprises that most suit us. But do those enterprises always most suit the land and its capability? In the past, many landholders have selected enterprises for their farms that did not suit the land. We are all aware of dust storms, dry land salinity, rivers full of muddy water. These are all indicators that the land is suffering and that there are other ways that we might choose enterprises that best suit our farms. Here on this farm we can see an example of how a landholder has reassessed the suitability of his land to carry out the enterprises that he was carrying out. On the light sandy soils of this ridge, which had previously been cropped for many years, the landholder has replanted native vegetation. This area had suffered badly over the years from soil erosion. Further out, on land that was also cropped for many years, it had become very hard set and low yielding, unproductive. It had lost a lot of its soil structure. These areas this landholder has now planted to highly productive, vigorous, perennial subtropical grasses. Very high yielding, a very suitable land use. Further out on the plain, this landholder is growing zero-till irrigated crops, a rotation of crops between grain legumes and cereals that not only allow for better disease control but lift production, fixing nitrogen in the grain legume phase. All in all, this landholder is a shining example of somebody who has replanned his whole property and carrying out the most appropriate land uses for the land. He's boosted his bottom line, he's more highly productive, and it's sustainable in the long term. Perhaps you also could follow this example of a well-planned approach for your farm. For further advice, please visit your local Namoi CMA office.